welcome back to Final Fantasy VIII, and let's carry on with where we left off. And we're back with our main party. Minus Irvine and Squall. So interestingly, Zell was also once again in the dream world, but he himself was with Ward, so we didn't exactly see what was going on with him. Fortunately, he's filling us in here. Ward is now apparently working in some kind of prison environment, which is actually what Laguna told us, if you remember. Okay, so we just need to speak to Rinoa in order to advance. We need to speak to Rinoa twice, in fact, and that would advance the story. So things are looking bleak for our party here, but once we've got through those scenes, the view is going to switch, and here's Squall. Still alive, which is good to see, I guess. And here come the guards. They look like a nice bunch of friendly crew, don't they? I'm sure they're not going to treat us badly at all. Right, when we get the option, we need to stop the guard. Oh, okay. Well, Seifer's back now. Well, it's nice to see that Squall and Seifer are still friendly. Or not, as the case may be. Ah, looks like I was a couple of screens ahead on the whole stopping option, so we'll choose to select that now. He's gone a bit crazy, hasn't he, our Seifer? He's gone a bit power hungry. Right, the best option to select here is the top one. Just let me die. And once again, back with Zell, Quistis and Seifer here. We still don't know what Irvine's up to, do we? No doubt we'll find out in due course. But anyway, for now, with Zell, we're going to go ahead and speak to Quistis. Right, so now we're in control of Zell here, and all we're going to start by doing is just heading upstairs. Oops. There are some battles that we have to face here, but they're very, very easy, even with Zell solo, and with no junctions. Okay, so that was a 3-hit fight. But it looks like we found the weapons now. Hello. As you can see, these don't take too long to end. I think they should have given that little fella the gunblade. Right, so don't leave the junction menu now until you've equipped your team, since we do have some battles coming up. And equip them thusly. Seifer give Shiva and Siren. Quistis you want to give Brothers Carbuncle and Diablos. And then Zell can be left with the trusty Quetzalcoatl and Ifrit. And as far as magic's concerned, it doesn't really matter, to be honest. Stick some status magics onto your status attack, except for death. And you probably just want to guard against fire and lightning based attacks on elemental defense. But make sure you have the draw command equipped for everybody, since there's going to be some magics we're going to be able to grab while we're here. And if you've got Mug, you'll want to use that as well. Okay, and once everybody's junctioned and healed, leave the menu. And you won't have an opportunity to open the menu again now, so not before the boss fight. So make sure you don't close it by mistake before you've finished preparing. Especially because it's been a while since you've last had opportunity to save, which is a little bit frustrating. But there you go. So here are some old friends, which you might remember from the communication tower earlier on in Dolit. Now this boss fight can actually be trivialised if you can get both blind and silence inflicted on both. But what you really want to make sure you can do is stock up on all of the decent stuff that they have in terms of magics, including regens, reflex, you name it, they probably have it. Slow is a good one. Try and get like 100 of all the magics that you don't have on all your characters. Haste is brilliant as well. But yeah, if you can inflict darkness and slow and silence, then you're going to be laughing all the way to the magic bank. Once you finish drawing what you want to draw, then you can start attacking the one that you finished drawing from, while your other characters carry on drawing what they're not wanting to attack, if that makes sense. Hopefully it does. So I'm just trying to get some magics on Zell now, since Quistis and Seifer are both fully stocked, but his attack is a little bit lower, sorry, magic stats a little bit lower, which means it's taking a bit extra time to actually do any decent drawing with him. But we're getting there, we're getting there. And there goes Biggs. Okay, so I've drawn everything I can draw now from these guys. If you have Mug, by the way, from Diablos equipped, then you might want to mug these guys, because even though that interferes with the fact that you can't get any extra items from them after battle, their mugs are substantially better. So just bear that in mind if you have that command. I've almost learned it, but not quite there. There we go, getting some nice abilities learned, including Mug, which I got just a touch too late, but not to worry. Okay, so back in control of our party once again. We're going to just head out into the main section of the prison. And we are on floor 7. Okay, so back in control of our team, we're going to head down here. For one reason only. There's a darn save points at last. And with that done, we're going to finish off the episode here. So thanks for joining me, guys. Sounds like things are getting a little bit exciting now. We're going to explore this prison next time and try and get all the optional stuff that's available here before we move on to the next area. So please hit that like button on YouTube if you've enjoyed this episode, and don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and check out the FuzzfingerGaming Facebook fan page. Thanks guys for all your support, and I'll see you soon as we continue on with Final Fantasy VIII.